everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy, probably the only one on YouTube. Used to be a huge Star Wars fan, and I am just very disappointed that this sizzle reel is not getting me excited for Star Wars. I saw this come in 6 in the morning this morning. I already kind of know what's going on in it. I went back to sleep for 5 hours because I should be, as a Star Wars fan, as somebody, I grew up with this as a kid from the 80s, right? I'm a little older than that even. I grew up with this stuff, and I should be excited. And you know what? Here we go. We're gonna pop this up on screen. Boop, right there. I'm gonna skip through the first minute here. Is like, hey, remember the sons? Remember Luke? Remember all these things? It's just a bunch of, hey, remember all these cool things from Star Wars for like the first minute. None of this has anything to do with this movie hardly, you know? It's like inspired by this. It doesn't feel like it's the continuation of the movie I grew up on, right? Also, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. It doesn't. None of this feels like anything. And here we go. I'm glad it paused on. I'm glad I paused it here. We will get into this, but I have to kind of give you some backstory here too. Do you guys remember how excited we were for episode 1? I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, new Star Wars, new Star Wars. I went out of my way to remember as much of it as I could to learn all the trivia, the names of every character. I have a Star Wars trivia game where every answer is Sebulba, and I'm the only one who knows that because I studied the stupid episode 1. Everything about it, right? And I feel embarrassed that I spent so much time and energy on it. And I don't want all that information in my head. And as cool as Darth Maul's saber is right here, and Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, I was a huge Ewan McGregor fan anyway. Trainspotting is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I was excited for these. And then they systematically let you down a little bit more each time. And yeah, episode 3 was probably the best of them. But by then, I was just so checked out. So yeah, here we got prequel stuff. Mace Windu was badass. Now looking through this, there's a lot of badass moments in the prequels. There's little BB-8. Who cares about him? So now we're still getting into the, hey, remember stuff just 2 movies ago. Last Jedi. I would rather forget Last Jedi. And here we go with Rey. So when does this start? When's the actual new footage start? We're going to start it right here. I think this is probably where the new footage starts. There's Rey. We don't care. This Christmas, I should be so excited. 4 months away from a new Star Wars movie. I should be stoked. But this doesn't, I mean, this looks like an Uncharted game. With this little boy in the same outfit that he's been wearing for, and I'm talking about Rey here. She looks like a little boy. You know, they love their, oh, diversity. Why you keep casting the same British brown-haired looking chick, right? Oh, Carrie Fisher. I gotta interrupt this real quick. With Carrie Fisher, I think they're gonna let her live. I think they're just gonna let her live. That's a lot. Oh, there's the new chick. So this new chick, I gotta comment on her right here. I remember the casting call for this. And she sounded exactly like Michael Burnham, like every kind of Mary Sue character. This girl, she's a natural-born leader, right? They were casting her, oh, she's wise beyond her years. Natural-born leader. Mary Sue. So she's going to be a Mary Sue. She's going to take the place of Rey now. Oh, God. Red Eye C-3PO. Here we go. Oh, why do you have red eyes? Why do you have red eyes? Oh god, she threw a saber here. She threw a saber through a tree. I gotta back this up. I want to try not miss any frames of this. Yes, something CGI explosion. She throws a saber through a tree. That still looks like Endor to me. And if I will walk out of the theater, if they end up on Endor and we see a pile of dead Ewoks, I will walk out of the theater, demand my money back, and be very, very unhappy because I have to like something about these movies. So I pick like something like, okay, I hated The Last Jedi, but porgs are cute. So I had to justify spending that money and energy and time on The Last Jedi and say, okay, well, at least I got a porg out of it, right? At least there's something. And here's that battle that we saw on the poster. Palpatine. Of course. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ugh. You're trying to tell me she's dark side now? Or influenced by Palpatine? You know, because that's the only thing that can make her character interesting. That is the only thing that can make this character interesting. Oh, Lord. Star Wars. Blah, 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 blah. Am I wrong in kind of remembering hearing rumors that Rey was going to go dark side on episode 7 or 8? In episode 8, and then Rian Johnson threw out the script. Or the treatment. Are they just doing the movie that JJ was going to do? Oh, no. Is there any more? Is there any more? In theaters, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there's no more. Rey going dark side might very well be the most... Thank you so much for subscribing, Ashton Townsend. Rey going dark side would be probably the only interesting thing about her. That's got to be a fake out or a dream sequence, or it's something. It's something. Like, remember when... This is all Star Wars is. Remember this thing? Well, that's what they're ripping off. Remember when Luke was training? Yeah. And he saw Vader and he took off the mask. Yeah. Okay. That's all this really is, I think, because they don't have any new ideas. They don't have anything, right? They don't have anything new. And here, this looks so much like why don't we see a speeder in here? This looks so much like Endor. Yeah, I'm ripping on it. I'm ripping on it because we just had a weekend of Star Wars stuff come out. Right, we got a new movie poster that looked like an EA video game, only to find out that they stole it from a Hot Toys company. Yeah, I'm a little bitter at Star Wars lately, so I'm recording this. Like, you're gonna have to try and impress me, and giving me a minute and a half of everything I've already seen. Oh man, now I want to watch Star Wars, like the real ones, the first 3. I want to watch the Star Wars trilogy. I don't have the same emotional investment in this new one because they've done everything they can to tell us as fans that we're not wanted. You know, I haven't forgotten the last 2 years of, oh, you're a toxic man baby, basement dwelling, cousin humping, troll, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I haven't forgotten that Pablo Hidalgo decided to tweet out something calling me Mecha Trollface. And if you don't know who Pablo Hidalgo is, he is part of the Lucasfilm story group. I haven't forgotten. All right. So when I see little Mary Ray Sue crying like a little girl, good. Maybe I'll have some character growth, but that's not going to be what's happening. That's not, because it's going to be all just a cheap, you know, oh, and the Force and blah, 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 blah. See, I like the outfit. Rey is not one of those characters that could, like, pull off evil, though. She looks too confused to pull off evil. She looks uninterested. She's very much got a Captain Marvel thing going on here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I just too hard on it because I am so disenfranchised with Star Wars anymore? Like, it's almost to the point where it's making me angry that it still is trying to take money from us, right? That's what it does. And after the whole Marvel Disney Plus stuff with Ms. Marvel showrunner hating everything about people who look like me, and I know it's not related, but it's all Disney. It's all Disney. It's all the same family of stuff. I'm a little disenfranchised. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I have blabbed about this long enough. I am Mecha42, and I will see you in the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye! Thank you for subscribing, Matt Nelson. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!